Hey there, I'm Baljeet. Welcome to my channel, Art of Cybersecurity. I'm a computer engineer, certified ethical hacker, certified pen tester, and a chief information security officer at Art of Cybersecurity. That's cybersecurity.art. So check out my website when you get a moment. We offer a full range of cybersecurity services. And today I will be going through a checklist of everything that you need to know about pen testing. Not the how, really, but the why and the where. So we're going to be covering topics like network pen testing, web application pen testing, APIs, mobile, wireless, social engineering. We're going to be going through an overview of pen testing models, delivery models like the traditional pen testing, penetration testing as a service. We're going to go through automated and continuous penetration testing, frequency, scalability, advantages, and challenges. Human-led penetration testing, like another frequency, scalability, advantage, and challenges for that. We're going to go through a penetration testing checklist across all your attack surfaces. High-level pen testing checklists that are going to cover like set clear objectives and define scope, assemble penetration testing teams, obtain necessary approvals, information gathering, generating a pen testing roadmap, creating a threat model, simulating attacks, gathering data and analyzing results, preparing and delivering reports, and supporting remediation efforts, communicating with stakeholders. So hold on to your seats and get ready for this amazing talk about pen testing. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this content with anybody you feel needs it, and make sure to leave a comment letting me know what you think about pen testing and where you're headed with pen testing. The ultimate pen test checklist for full stack security. Pen test checklists are more important than ever. Given the expanding attack surface, coupled with the increasing sophistication of attacker tactics and technique, penetration testing checklists have become essential for ensuring thorough assessments across an organization's attack surface, both internal and external. By providing a structured approach, these checklists help testers systematically uncover vulnerabilities in various assets like networks, applications, APIs, and systems. They ensure no critical area is overlooked and guide the testing process, making it more efficient and effective at identifying security weaknesses that could be exploited by attackers. A pen test checklist essentially leaves no stone unturned and is a detailed and comprehensive list of every type of vulnerability to stimulate an attack against. Each asset being tested, however, requires a different pen test checklist, tailored to its specific characteristics and risks. For example, checklists for pen testing web applications, which remains one of the top targets by malicious actors, will be quite lengthy but encompasses vulnerabilities that are unique to external facing apps. These specialized checklists are a litmus test to ensure the security measures are evaluated, assesses for effectiveness depending on the asset, and make overall testing more targeted and relevant to each environment. This is a comprehensive guide that includes detailed pen test checklists of the primary stages involved in pen testing using various frameworks such as the OWASP Top 10 and the OWASP ASVS across every asset and all respective associated vulnerabilities. For the following: network, a pen test checklist for a black box external network testing including information gathering, vulnerability scanning and enumeration, generic security findings and service-based testing. Web applications, a pen test checklist for gray box testing including user authentication, authorization testing, input testing, file-based attacks, error handling, business logic testing, and discovery and recon. APIs, a pen test checklist for gray box testing including user authentication, authorization testing, input testing, file-based attacks, error handling, business logic testing, and discovery and recon. Mobile, a pen test checklist for gray box testing including static analysis, dynamic analysis, and network analysis. Wireless, an abbreviated pen test checklist including identification of wireless networks, SSIDs, unauthorized access to wireless networks, access security controls, and rogue access point detection. Social engineering, an abbreviated pen test checklist, including phishing attacks, pretexting, and impersonation, USB drops, and physical penetration. This is a summary of why pentest checklists are important, including an overview of a general pentest checklist, a complete guide for full-stack security, including this comprehensive pentest checklist across all assets can be accessed at the link provided in my description. So here's an overview of the pentesting delivery models. Penetration testing has become one of the most effective offensive security measures to identify and access vulnerabilities across both internal and external attack surfaces. Traditional pen testing methods have certainly evolved, and penetration testing services are now widely used to help fortify an organization's security posture. Pen testing is carried out by certified security experts who simulate real-world attacks to identify vulnerabilities for assessment and mitigation within a specific scope. These tests are based on detailed pen test checklists that are tailored by asset, like web applications, network, APIs, etc., and act as a guide for the pen test checklist process, ensuring standardized frameworks are used and testing adheres to applicable compliance requirements. To better understand pen testing, below are the varied methods used for penetration testing that lie in the delivery model, scalability, and frequency of testing, followed by pen test checklists by asset type. Traditional penetration testing, typically performed manually by a team of certified pen testing experts over a fixed period, often a few days or weeks. This engagement is project-based with a final report delivering upon completion of testing. Frequency, usually performed on a periodic basis, such as annually or semi-annually as part of a compliance requirement or security audit. Scalability, limited in scalability due to the manual effort required by human testers and the one-off nature of the engagement. Advantage, deep analysis, thorough testing tailored to specific security requirements, and direct engagement with pen test experts. Challenges, fixed time frame and limited scope of assessment, which can leave gaps between tests. Then there's penetration testing as a service. Penetration testing as a service is a cloud-based model that offers ongoing penetration testing services, often integrated with platforms that provide real-time reporting and collaboration. It combines automated tools with human-led expertise. The frequency, a more proactive approach that allows for continuous or more frequent approach to detect and update vulnerabilities as they emerge. Scalability, it's highly scalable as it leverages automation, cloud infrastructure, and hybrid models, which are automated testing with human validation, enabling rapid testing of multiple assets across different environments. Advantage, scalable, on-demand, accessibility, hybrid efficiency, convenience, provides real-time insights, and allows for ongoing security testing. Next, automated or continuous penetration testing. It uses automation to continuously monitor and test systems for vulnerabilities and is often integrated with tools that run periodic scans. Frequency, provides ongoing or continuous assessments rather than periodic tests. It can be used for ongoing penetration testing to validate security measures and or uncover new vulnerabilities as they emerge. Scalability, highly scalable, as it leverages automation enabling rapid testing of multiple assets across different environments. Advantage, efficient for frequent testing of repetitive tasks or enterprise in high computing environments, cost-effective, and ideal for covering large attack surfaces and complex IT infrastructures. Challenges, limited in identifying complex vulnerabilities and unique attack paths that require human intuition. Next, human-led penetration testing. This is a manual and well-scoped process where certified pen test experts simulate realistic attack scenarios and TTPs focusing on complex vulnerabilities that automated tools may miss. Frequency, relies on a human-driven approach whereby certified pen test experts explore potential attack vectors. Frequency is usually project-led and periodic. Scalability, highly customized to the enterprise's unique environment and assets. However, limited scalability due to the manual effort required by human testers. Advantage, in-depth analysis, greater flexibility, and a high success rate in discovering sophisticated vulnerabilities. Challenges, can be more time-consuming and cost more than automated methods. Next, here are your pen test checklists across your attack surfaces. These are high-level pen test checklists. Creating a detailed pen test checklist is essential for performing thorough and effective security assessments. The first checklist is a general but expanded checklist that offers a structured approach to ensure both enterprises and CREST certified pen test experts cover all critical areas in evaluating cybersecurity defenses. 1. Set clear objectives and define scope. Clarify goals. Set concise objectives of the pentest engagement, such as identifying weaknesses for specific assets, compliance or security audit, or post-incident reconnaissance. Define scope. Specify the systems, networks, and applications that will be tested, including the type of testing, like black box, white box, gray box, for each asset. Establish boundaries. Set parameters to avoid disruption operations, such as not testing certain assets or limiting testing to outside business hours. 2. Assemble penetration testing team. Build a skilled team, including certified professionals with diverse expertise such as network, application, security, or social engineering specialists. Check credentials. Ensure pen test experts have relevant certifications like CREST, OSCP, OSWE, CEH, or CISSP, along with hands-on experience. 3. Obtain necessary approvals. Get formal authorization. Secure written consent from stakeholders detailing and agreeing upon scope, objectives, and limitations of the test to ensure legal compliance. Document the process. Record all stages of the approval process, including discussions and any agreed upon conditions. If using a third-party pen testing provider, the scope and process should be documented and signed off on. 4. Information gathering. Analyze targets. Gather comprehensive information about the infrastructure, including hardware, software, network design, and configurations. Use OSINT. Apply open-source intelligent techniques to gather additional insights to the enterprise's online presence and potential weak points. 5. Generating a pen test roadmap. Attack surface management. Run automated scans using tools such as Nessus or OpenVAS to identify vulnerabilities, focusing on identifying issues without a manual input to create a preliminary roadmap for pen testing. Validate findings. Results from these scans can be validated to rule out false positives, understand the real context and impact of each potential vulnerability, and categorize by severity to provide a clear roadmap for penetration testing. 6. Create a threat model. Identify potential threats. Review recent attacks and TTPs. Consider likely attackers from random hackers to get more targeted, likely attack paths, sophisticated entities, and their motivations. Map attack vectors. Prioritize the possible ways an attacker could breach an enterprise based on its environment and the current threat landscape. 7. Simulate attacks. Follow a structure approach. Conduct attacks systematically, attempting to exploit weaknesses, bypass controls, and gain higher privileges where possible. Adhere to ethical standards. Ensure testing is conducted by certified experts following standardized frameworks and compliance standards to minimize risks to systems and data. 8. Gather data and analyze results. Capture evidence. Collect thorough evidence for each attack, such as proof of concepts via screenshots, potential attack paths for each domain and associated subdomains and IPs. Assess the impact. Evaluate the consequence or impact of each vulnerability, including potential data breaches, system compromise, and operational disruption, and prioritize findings by risk, severity, and potential impact. 9. Prepare and deliver reports. Document findings. Provide a detailed report on each vulnerability and technical descriptions, POCs, risk severity, potential impact, and remediation recommendations. Prioritization. Penetration testing or penetration testing as a service providers will provide enterprises to rank vulnerabilities based on risk and develop a plan for remediation in line and available resources. 10. Remediation efforts. Actionable mitigation. Present clear recommendations on how to mitigate each issue based on severity and impact. Retesting. Verify effectiveness of remediation by conducting follow-up pen tests to ensure issues have been resolved. 11. Communicate with stakeholders. Present results. Share findings by providing story of impact if no action is taken. This is a much more effective strategy than providing a laundry list of vulnerabilities. Summarize key risks and actions for non-technical stakeholders. Foster dialogue. Engage in discussions to address any concerns or questions about reporting and remediating efforts. Pentest checklists serve pentest experts and their organizations by ensuring a consistent, comprehensive and systematic approach to identifying security vulnerabilities. A pentest checklist leaves no stone unturned and facilitates better communication between pen testers and stakeholders. They provide a clear outline of what will be tested, evaluated, and how the findings will be assessed. The transparency helps enterprises understand their security posture and to make more informed decisions about improvements. Pentest checklists are not only effective in identifying vulnerabilities, but ensure a systematic approach by using best practices, tools, and frameworks for penetration testing. They benefit pen testers by providing assurance to their organization and stakeholders that they are taking meaningful steps to protect their assets. Pentest checklists are a security blanket for any organization conducting penetration testing as a service. For more detailed pentest checklists, I'll provide a link in my description below, and I would like to thank BreachLock for providing this information. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment below.